Deadly clashes in Syria's Homs province have renewed fears over state control and minority safety, as Bedouin fighters targeted Alawites and authorities imposed extended curfews. Clashes in Syria's Homs province have shown that Syria continues to have a problem controlling internal clashes between various groups. This usually results in the persecution of minorities. The recent clashes began after two people were killed. The victims were members of a Bedouin tribe, and the Bedouin began attacking members of the Alawite minority. The victims were a man and his wife, who were killed in their home south of Homs. Responded with a curfew over the last several days. However, this doesn't necessarily solve the problem of armed men taking the law into their own hands. The events in Homs are very similar to clashes over the summer that targeted Druze in Swida, and also clashes in March that were aimed at Alawites in Latakia. In each instance, the minority group was accused of a crime, and then large numbers of mostly Sunni Arab men mobilized to attack the group. Some will argue that this is a false narrative and that actually it is groups such as Druze who have been seeking to carve out areas of their control. There is some truth in that, because the Druze have sought to make Swida autonomous, and they are well armed. As such, the Bedouin who clash with them are also victims. In the case of the Alawites in Latakia, some claim that they were pro-regime supporters. However, the clashes resulted in large numbers of uninvolved Alawites being killed. The overall picture that emerges is that Syria still can't control many areas of the country from descending into these clashes. In Homs, the state did respond quickly. One could see this as a positive development. The government is getting better. However, the problem of having different groups take the law into their own hands is still a major hurdle for Damascus. According to Rudaw, a Kurdish media outlet, the leader of Syria's Alawites called for a unified demonstration across Alawite-populated regions on Tuesday, demanding federalism, political decentralization, and an end to what he described as the ethnic cleansing of Alawites. The appeal follows reports from the community's top religious leadership of attacks on Alawites in central Homs province the previous day. The report said that the Supreme Islamic Alawite Council in Syria and abroad released a video showing the community's top leader, Ghazal, calling for a unified sit-in on Tuesday in all regions where Alawites are present. Meanwhile, the Syrian government extended the curfew on Monday into Tuesday. The Alawite Council has called on the UN and international community to do more to protect them as a minority group. Unarmed civilians were terrorized by direct shootings, burning of homes and properties, destruction of shops, and cars set ablaze, the Alawite Council said.